I recorded a YouTube short and was about to do a 3-minute unboxing. The limit for YouTube short is 3 minutes. So for YouTube shorts, at most you can have the short video be 3 minutes. And I started doing a 3-minute short unboxing video, and I was talking about supplementation and what supplements have helped me with. And I started getting really close to the 3-minute limit, so I wouldn't have the time to do a proper unboxing, show the supplements. So I decided to go live and do the unboxing live. So I'll put some restrictions here. So to reiterate what I was talking about in my previous short, I have both autism and ADHD, and I'm a persecuted Christian taught with a secret persecution program called gang stalking, which gives me a lot of stress, all of these factors. Having autism, ADHD, and being harassed online and offline, taught with cyber stalkers and so this. It's incredibly stressful. And unlike a lot of people with autism, ADHD, where you can have a hard life, a lot of people with autism, ADHD have a hard life without having people working to make it hard, harassing and so this. So commonly called with autism ADHD is inhibition problems, focus, irritability, anxiousness, things like this. And I'm a success story because unlike a lot of people with autism ADHD, I'm unmedicated. I don't use drugs, big pharma drugs, other types of drugs. I've been utilizing automatic psychiatry, being my own doctor, and I've cured myself of depression, panic attacks, and greatly improved anxiety issues without any big pharma drugs. So there's a lot of people that have autism ADHD that are medicated for their anxiety and things like this. So I'm a person that has cured myself of depression. I used to be depressed and have anxiety and things like this. And I got put on SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, which are not only prescribed for people who are depressed, but sometimes they get prescribed for people who have other problems as well. So I was on antidepressants for 7 years at least, until I got off them. So I've cured myself, and I'm not depressed, okay? So I've cured myself of depression. Another problem I used to suffer from was panic attacks. For many years I would suffer from baseline, like a lot of stress and anxiety daily, and then I would get panic attacks too. I suffered that for many years and cured myself of that as well. So those are two things I've cured myself, see. Without big pharma drugs or talk therapy, I've cured myself of depression and panic attacks. And I have greatly reduced my anxiety, which has been something I've been suffering with for many years, like having a lot of anxiety and stuff. So I'm a person that has improved, and I can help others that suffer from anxiety and depression and whatever. Basically anything. I can help people with anything. People can learn from me how to improve anything. Women with premenstrual stress can learn how to reduce their suffering from their period. And women have menstrual cramps and mood swings and stuff and feel bad when they have the period come on. Okay. I can help people with anxiety. People can learn from me how to improve anxiety. A lot of people, the average person is obese, okay, and I'm ripped with a 6-pack, and I can learn people how to effective weight loss strategies. I can teach people how to look better, feel better, have more energy. A lot of people are sick and tired. So I stand out about how much energy I have. That's not a way I stand out. People accuse me of being on drugs, they see me lying for 12 hours straight, being this energetic, like ranting and raving. And it's not that I'm not like this. It's like, yeah, my athletic performance, everything. So, yeah, everything. Bring everyone! Okay, like Gary Oldman, he did Leo in the Professional movie. So that's an improv moment. That was the point. It's the point. Okay, see. Everyone, something like this. So, yeah, here's the point. This will be a live unboxing, but I'm finishing up what I was talking about in the short. So, a lot of people don't understand the power of proper supplementation, and people don't know just how important and how powerful supplements can be. And people that know the truth and speak the truth about what supplements can do for you or have done for you, it sounds like you're overhyping it to people that are ignorant. It sounds like you're overhyping it to people that don't know the truth. So, there's certain supplements I've been out of for around a week. Ashwagandha I've been taking less, rationing it, because I've been running low on ashwagandha, which is one of many common supplements that I take. ashwagandha lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. Vitamin C does that as well. I've been out of ashwagandha. No, I have been out of it. I've been rationing it. So I've been running low and I started taking less. Okay, like 1 capsule every 2 days or something like this. Initially 1 per day and then stepping down to 1 every 2 days to make it last longer. I've also been out of L-theanine, another common supplement that I take. And L-theanine helps with other things as well. A lot of supplements that have a calming effect for people that have a lot of stress and stuff. They also help with other things. Like magnesium, for example, can help you to calm down, can help with muscle cramps or tension, just help your body to relax and mind. And it can also have an energizing effect for people. So people are deficient in magnesium. That's one of many things that can make you more sick and tired, fatigued. And if you address the deficiency, you might feel more energetic. So vitamin C, magnesium, and other supplements can help people that are tired to have more energy because they have low energy because they're deficient in certain vitamins and the supplements, And the same supplements can also help people calm down. So vitamin C gives people energy. That's a perfect example. Vitamin C, most people are vitamin C deficient, which are people are fatigued and sick and tired. And people that begin to properly supplement vitamin C within a week, if they take my advice, take my supplement protocol, listen to me about vitamin C, a lot of people will notice, 9 out of 10 people take my advice will notice in a week that they feel like they have more energy. So vitamin C helps you feel better, and it helps you to have more energy, makes you less fatigued. And for people that have stress and too much anxiety and tension, it can help them calm down because vitamin C lowers cortisol. It can help to lower cortisol, just like ashwagandha does. So, I've been out of L-theanine, running low on ashwagandha. I've also been out of niacinamide, vitamin B3, which is something that I take a lot of. Vitamin B3 niacinamide. I've been feeling the difference. I've been more emotionally volatile, I've been more emotional, volatile, more irate and stuff. Magnesium I've been out of too. So I've been taking, I normally take a multi-form magnesium supplement, which is what I recommend when I coach others and teach them how to be healthier. Take magnesium, and then I recommend a multi-form magnesium supplement, like a magnesium combo, meaning a supplement of magnesium that combines several forms of magnesium in the same supplement. And I've been out of magnesium too for close to a week. And I've been taking extra. I have a supplement called Testo Balance. Okay. And it has buckthorn, something in there. And also 250 milligrams of magnesium, just 1 form of magnesium. So I've been taking more of that to get some magnesium. So anyway, I'm gonna unbox the box and show what I got in my top formula supplement. Box. So I made a YouTube short before. Greg Doucette made a video about the average person is obese. So all you gotta do to stand out in looking better, people be more attractive. For example, for men that have a hard time getting a woman, like incel or something like this, is to be not fat. See? So baseline, if you're just not fat, you stand out in your fitness level. Now, if you rip with a 6-pack like I am, you stand out even more and be in the fitness elite. So just having an athletic physique, one, that's kind of rare. Now, if you have a 6-pack and you're only 1 in 25,000 men have a 6-pack, and it's like, I think it's interesting how some people are so retarded that they don't take my advice seriously. They think I'm nuts when I give recommendations because they brainwash matrix system slaves. It's like they have been conditioned and brainwashed by the system, conditioned to use conditioner and softener and eat a high sugar diet and stay off the vitamin C and everything else. So they think that I'm crazy when I talk about, I know how to improve health. I can teach others how to improve their mental, physical health and things like this. And it's like a normal person who's not crazy would be like, the proof's in the pudding. This guy is ripped with a 6-pack, in better shape than most people, clearly has more energy than most people, which, if you know health fitness, is an indicator of health status. Because if you get sick, you get tired, okay? And an indicator of health is having high energy and not being easily fatigued. It's like, he's in better shape than most people, more energetic, performing a hell of athletically, and has overcome a lot of health risks. And people, they still think I'm crazy when I talk about how to be healthier and fitter. Okay, where it's like you need to take more supplements, you need this much of this, that's too much of this smell an orange once a week and I get all the vitamin C that I need. Okay, see. So anyway, I gotta finish up talking and just monologuing and start showing the stuff. So notice that if you have anxiety and or you're depressed, you can learn from my channel, watching my videos, how to improve that. Now, I don't really like making health fitness videos on YouTube because it's a bit hard to do. A lot of people got the YouTube channel closed down during COVID for talk about health fitness, and there's certain things still that it's like if you really want to go balls to the wall, full on teach quality health fitness truth, a better platform for that would be Rumble or Instagram or something like this, because YouTube is not the best place for that, but it's like I can do it the same level. So this is the box, and this comes from Top Formula, and they're not paying me. I'm not sponsored by them. This comes from Top Formula, where I order a lot of my supplements. Why? Well, because there are an online store in Sweden where they have all of the supplements, or like most of the supplements that I want to take every day. So at one-stop shopping, I can get most of the stuff that I buy on a monthly basis as far as supplements go from that place. They have good delivery, they have home delivery, so delivery option like that too. They have early bird, so there's this delivery option, free home delivery if you order above, I think it is, what is it? A certain level, okay. So that I like that. I don't have to walk downtown to get the package. They deliver it to your door. They have a delivery option, takes it to your door, and cheap, which matters too. All these supplements, I order supplements from this store for around $100 per month. And if I would buy the same types and amounts, these many capsules of niacinamide, these many milligrams per capsule, these many capsules per bottle, and find like an equivalent on Amazon or other Swedish stores, it might end up being like $300 a month for the same supplements. A bag of 750 grams of protein powder, a can of vitamin B3, aka niacinamide, with this much niacin in it. If I bought all of these things on other places, it might end up being $150, $250, even possibly $300. So I like a lot of things about it. I like the prices, I like the delivery, I like the what's it called? What they have in stock. They have a lot of stuff there. So this is the protein powder that I buy from there. Veggie protein, 100% vegan, neutral. And I'm not a vegan, but my protein powder is. So why do I buy this? It's because why do I buy vegan protein powder? It's because it's the only protein powder I found on Top Formula's website that's up to my standards, that fit my requirements. Unsweetened, no sugar. There's no chemical sweeteners, and it's unflavored. They don't have all these extra additives to it. It's just plain protein powder, nothing else. So this is 750 grams of protein powder, natural. And this will last me about a month. Combination, it combines 3 forms of vegan protein powder: potato protein 62%, pea protein 21%, hemp protein 5.2%, and inulin, which is fiber. Now let's get into the supplements. I'm gonna push this. L-theanine. Creatine, monohydrate. This is a can of, how much was it? How many grams? Here, 300 grams. 300 grams of creatine. And this is less than $10, I think, if I remember. Was it 79 crowns? I think it's less than $10 for this can of 300 grams of creatine for less than $10, 100 Swedish crowns. This is NAC. I've been out of this for a while to skip. They were out of their own. So Top Formula, they have their own line of supplements, as you can see, this Top Formula L-theanine. So it's the Top Formula is the store's name, and they carry their own line of supplements, and they also carry competitors like other brands, okay, that they sell. And they were out of the Top Formula NAC, which I believe is cheaper. So I looked around and I found the Skip that they carry in the store, a different brand, NAC, 500 milligrams. N-acetylcysteine is antioxidant, and the 500 milligrams per capsule of L-theanine. And how many capsules? 90 capsules. So if I would take 3 of these a day, it would be a month's supply if my math is right. So I could get 1500 milligrams of NAC if I wanted to per day. It was still less amount. 30, 60, 90. Yeah, 3 a day. Here, niacinamide, aka vitamin B3, 100 capsules. 500 milligrams of niacinamide per capsule. Some B complex supplements contain niacin, but it's like a pure amount, like, I don't know, 46 milligrams or something like this. Some energy drinks contain it too. If you look at an energy drink bottle, if you're an energy drinker, a lot of them will have, or if you take a B complex supplement, will have niacin, B3, and typically it will be less than 100 milligrams. Niacin. Omega-3 fish oil. This is another supplement that omega dose. 90 capsules omega-3 fish oil, which means, yet again, if I would take 3 a day, there would be a month's supply. This one bottle. Now I do like to take 6 to 12 capsules per day. Bare minimum for me would be 3. They have a small amount of vitamin E, and this is added as a preservative because it's an antioxidant. You'll see ascorbic acid or vitamin E added to some capsules, to some supplements sometimes, but they're not what I would call therapeutic amounts. They're just there to keep the supplement fresh and keep it from going stale and losing potency. So you don't want to think, well, I take a multivitamin every day, it says vitamin C in there. Yeah, okay, well, how much? Caffeine, okay, 100 capsules. This is what I used to make my super strength coffee with. So I make instant coffee, and I open a capsule, one of these capsules, and pour it into the cup. So each cup of coffee that I make has more than 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, maybe 250 milligrams of caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine per capsule. Another bottle of niacinamide. Magnesium complex. 100 capsules. 375 milligrams of magnesium, and it combines, I think it is 6 forms of magnesium in here. 6 forms. I like to throw one or more of these into my basket too when I'm ordering. This is called a PWO shot from Top Formula, and it's a pre-workout called Raging Raspberry. And I wouldn't drink this all the time because it has some ingredients I don't like the sweetener, sucralose, and SFMK. I don't believe they're good for you. It has, is it citrulline? Yeah, L-citrulline, beta-alanine, arginine. It has caffeine. PWO shot. This is 9 crowns, which is just short of $1. One of these. And I bought 2. I also like to save these. When I went to a Christmas party to my mom's house for Christmas, I brought one of these with supplements in it. So I loaded up supplements for my post meal, since I'm not going to bring like all the supplements at home. I have all the supplements in a container and I open them individually. Some people have one of these organizers, like a thing where they put the supplements. It's like Monday, Tuesday, something like this. I just keep all of them and open them individually and take them one by one. So I like to save these, rinse them out, and I can use them for loading supplements. Sometimes, like, let's load up the Grand Post also supplements for tomorrow morning. Or if I'm going somewhere and I want to load up the Postmed also supplements. What else? We got vitamin K2. They have on there, and this goes back to my coaching again. When I teach people how to be healthier, part of my protocol is take these supplements. And one of the supplements I recommend people to take is vitamin D3 with K2 for enhanced absorption. So either you buy if you're going to take vitamin D3, either you buy a D3 supplement that has K2 added to it, which a lot of them will have, we'll say D3 and K2 or D3 with K2 for enhanced absorption. Or if you buy vitamin D3 that doesn't have K2, you can buy K2 as a standalone solo supplement. So this is just K2 here, 100 tablets. And then there's another there's another can that has the D3 in it. Now they also have on the store a D3 K2 Vital, it's called, that has both D3 and K2, but it ended up being cheaper buying the K2 on its own and the D3 on its own. Here's the vitamin D3, 100 tablets, 100 micrograms. I don't know what that is in IE, so I could calculate it, but I don't really need to. So vitamin D3 and K2. Garlic tablets. Garlic contains allicin. Garlic extract, 100 milligram per tablet, 100 milligrams, out of which allicin 1 milligram. So there's 1 milligram of allicin per tablet. And I bought another vitamin D3. I think that might have been a mistake, actually. Yes. Yes. I must have added, when I go to the cart, when I'm clicking add to cart and double click this, I ended up putting 2 bottles in the cart instead of 1. Now it's a good thing that they're cheap. So, and whatever. So here's the B Max. This is a B complex supplement, 100 tablets. Most supplements that I take are capsule form, and that's optimal for most vitamins. So 90% of the supplements that I take are capsule form or powder, loose powder, like the creatine, protein powder, vitamin C powder, so on and so forth. And capsules are powder in capsules. And some things I take them in tablet form, less than 10% of the supplements. So B Max, 100 tablets. This is a good B complex. It has thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, 48 milligrams. So that niacin has 500 milligrams of niacin per capsule. And these B complex have, like I told, a lot of B complex, I have a puny amount of it. This B complex supplement has 48 milligrams of niacinamide per capsule. Pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, folic acid, iodine, B12, zinc, 10 milligrams of zinc per tablet. I take 3 of these a day personally. Inositol, 25 milligrams, and PABA, 25 milligrams. Not 3 at a time. I take 1 in the morning, 1 in the middle of the day, and 1 at the end of the day. And sometimes I take 2 in the morning and then 1 afternoon dose. This is probiotics, top for my probiotics. Good bacteria, 100 capsules. And here's one of these supplements that contain vitamin C, not in therapeutic amounts. This is just to keep the supplement fresh, 24 milligrams of ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid, aka vitamin C, is a preservative, which means it's added to some food items, some supplements, to keep it fresh, to keep it potent. Selenium, probiotics, familiarder, that might be billion or trillion, miljarder. It's not millions. In Swedish, the word for million is miljoner. This is miljarder, so it might be billion. 7 strains.
Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Bifidobacterium bifidum, Lactobacillus casei, Rhamnosus, longum, lactis. It's got all kinds of stuff. So that's the list of supplements.